Hey, Michael Church, Crawl Space Ninja. We got a great Ask a Ninja from Mike in Boonsville, Virginia, and he wants to know, hey, I'm gonna put in this ventilation fan you keep talking about. How do I keep cold air from backing back into my crawl space once this ventilation fan's installed? Stay tuned. If you're new to Crawl Space Ninja, we talk about everything related to crawl space encapsulation, indoor air quality, even ventilation. We hope you'll subscribe to our channel, ring that notifications bell, make sure you check out our DIY store and our franchise opportunities. Okay, Mike, so I'm gonna read your Ask a Ninja. I have a crawl space that I set up following your advice on YouTube. Humidity is always in the 40s now, but I have no vent. My temperature runs around 62 degrees in the space, but was wondering if I put in a vent fan, will the temperature get low in the crawl space? So he's got a DHU installed, no active ventilation, so he's concerned that putting in that ventilation fan is gonna cause the crawl space to get cold, okay? I had an idea about using a fan and putting a lightweight cloth over it, so when the fan's not running, the cold air won't back up into the crawl space. Can you give me an answer on that? I really have enjoyed your videos and learned a lot. Thanks. Well, Mike, I appreciate you watching those videos. And just so you know, whenever we install an active ventilation fan, it's normally the Lamanco PCV 1 fan that's found on our DIY store. It's a typical foundation vent fan. It blows about 110 CFM of air. When we install that fan, we use it not to control humidity, but to push soil gases out of the crawl space. And because soil gases can happen all the time, 24/7, we run the fan 24/7. So for us, it's not an issue with the air blowing back in through the fan because the fan never turns off, okay? So if you are setting your fan, and I know some people like to do this, where you set the fan on a timer and maybe it runs for a certain amount of time and then it turns off, yes, you can get a backflow from the outside air coming back in. So I'm not sure cloth would stop that. So if you're concerned about a backflow and you're gonna set your fan on a timer, here's a couple things I'd recommend. Number one, is you can get what we use is called the Panasonic Whisper fan. It's basically a bathroom fan. It's a real quiet bathroom fan. We also sell it on our DIY store. And then you can use a 4-inch ducting to duct from the Whisper fan outside the foundation wall. Okay, so you just get yourself one of those dryer flappers, you know, that you got your dryer vent hooked up to. You can even have the cage around it if you don't want vermin to get into it. And then that way, when the fan kicks off, that flap closes. And then you don't have to worry about the air backing back into the system. So that's probably the easiest thing to do. If you have foundation vents, you just seal all the vents, except you will have to cut a 4-inch hole maybe through the foundation wall to install that dryer vent fan. Or if you don't mind how it looks, you could even cut the hole through the vent. Most people don't like to do that, but that's a way to use the Whisper fan to make sure that air's blowing out, and then as the Whisper fan turns off, that flap seals it. The other thing you can do, which would also be the same thing as the foundation vent fan, is you could install a radon mitigation type fan, okay? So we have seen people put a pipe underneath the plastic in order to do the radon mitigation, right? So you put the pipe underneath the plastic, and then you have a T, and then you have a 4-inch sewer and drain, or maybe a 3-inch sewer and drain coming out, goes out the foundation wall. Then you got that radon mitigation fan. Now again, that radon mitigation fan does not turn off. So you don't have to worry about backflow coming down and getting back into your system. So if you want the fan to turn off, I think the Whisper fan is going to be your best option. If you want constant flow of air, then either the foundation vent fan running 24/7 is not going to be an issue. And of course, the radon mitigation fan is not going to be an issue. Also, if it's not out yet, we had an Ask a Ninja from someone who sent us pictures of their vapor barrier ballooning up. So if you haven't seen that video yet, make sure you check it out. If it's already out, I'll put a link to it down below. But I answer some questions about makeup air in that video if you're concerned about where the makeup air is coming from. I'm Michael Church, Crawl Space Ninja. Thanks again, Mike, for the question. And if you would like to be a guest on Crawl Space Ninja, maybe you want to submit an Ask a Ninja and let's talk through it via a video call or something like that. I'd love for you guys to share with us in the Ask a Ninja. Hey, I want to be a guest on the Ask a Ninja. Be sure to put that in there too, and we'll get you on if we can. Michael Church, Crawl Space Ninja. We hope you make it a happy and blessed day, and we'll see you later.